So I would like to welcome all of you. Welcome to a noontime power flow with Small World Yoga. I know that we are scattered kind of throughout the U.S., but I think mostly we're in the mid-Tennessee area. But yeah, I just want to welcome you all and just acknowledge you and acknowledge you for taking this time for yourself. It's been my experience so far that during this time, it's really opened me up to my own personal practice and really has allowed me to take classes throughout, to like places that I wouldn't normally be able to attend to. So yeah, just keep on doing those things and yeah, taking time for yourself. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's actually begin on our backs. I'm going to change it up with a little bit for the GIP. So let's begin on our backs. And then take your legs straight to the ceiling. Take your arms up as well. Yeah, both of it 90 degrees. We're going to actually start with our core. What a great way to start a class, right? And just get the core going. Go ahead and knock it out of the way. So go ahead and lower your right leg down 45 degrees, about halfway down. Lower your right leg down, Then pulse up to your left toes for a count of 10. Go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs and then continue on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up in 90, arms up in 90 as well. Now bend your knees at 90 degrees. Your shins are parallel with the mat. Interlace your fingers in back of your head. Yogi bicycles. So opposite elbow, opposite knee, and then go for it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. Come on up. Navasana. Come up all the way. High boat. Navasana. Yeah, and then you have options here. You can bend your knees. You can reach down and grab your knees. You can grab the backs of your legs. But here's what I want you to do, though. Press your shoulders to the back of your mat. Yeah, press your shoulders back. Yeah, and then if you still have to hold on to your legs, hold on to your legs. Yeah, Chelsea, if you fall out, great. Come back into it. Yeah, keep going. Stay here for 3, 2. Lower down into low boat. Low boat. Shoulders hover. Heels hover. Stay here for 5. Actually, look at your toes. 2. You got this. Pull your core in. Come back up into high boat. High boat, Navasana. Roll north and south on your mat, rolling on your spine. Yeah, from front to back, roll on your spine. Till finally you can plant your hands in front of you. Come into downward facing dog. What a great way to start a class. Yeah, go ahead and pedal out. We're here for 5. Every pose I call, feel free to add more to. This is your personal practice. If you know a variation of a pose, you don't have to wait for me to call. Definitely go to it. Stay here for 2 more. Yeah, just be in play though. What does your body feel? What does your body need? Last breath in. Look at your thumbs. Step forward. Ragdoll, forward fold. Yeah, but ground down. Press the center of both heels into your mat. Your big toe mounts. Press all 4 items down into your mat. And Sophie, I'm not screaming at you guys. I kind of feel like I'm screaming at you. Okay, Chandra, thanks. Yeah, draw the core in, press your hips to the ceiling, lengthen out the backs of the legs. Maybe this is your first forward fold of the day. Maybe it's your second class. If you're like me, I've been kind of doubling up on classes and my body's really feeling it. Hands to mat, halfway lift, take a breath in, nice flat spine. Stay here for a moment. So the crown of your head reaches to the front of your mat. Pull your shoulders into your upper back. Yeah, nice flat spine. Forward fold back down. Halfway lift, take another breath. Fold, exhale down. Extended mountain. Reach to the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Yeah, let's begin the class with 3 ohms. You can be as vocal as you want, as quiet as you want. Take a breath in for Om. Extended mountain, take a breath in as you reach. Forward fold, slow and controlled. Halfway lift, breath. High to low plank. Stay right there at low plank. Yeah, either knees down, knees up. Carol, yeah, great modification there. Yeah, knees down, knees up. Stay there at low plank. And I'm going to be mean to you. Yeah, stay here for about 20 minutes. I see the last. Roll forward, upward facing dog. Again, stay right there. Roll your shoulders backwards. Press your chest forward. Soft bend of the elbows. Rock side to side. Yeah, lateral movement. And hello, Brandon. Branda, I know, that's funny. Downward facing dog. I was actually thinking Chandra and Brandon, so Branda came out. 3 more cycles of breath. Breathe in. Yeah, pedal out and movement. As always have two intentions for my class. Have fun, challenge. Rise up on your toes, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, travel forward. Halfway lift, take a breath in. Fold. Extended mountain, root to rise, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale, back down. Halfway lift, there's your breath. High to low plank, exhale, back and down. Pause. Upward facing dog, wait for me. Downward facing dog, press back. Yes, I see all. 5 inhales and exhales. Yeah, Sarah, Ellison, everyone, press your heels down towards your mat. Three more cycles. 2 more. Last breath in. Look forward on the exhale. Step, jump, float. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Breathe in as you reach. Forward fold. Exhale, back down. Halfway lift. Inhale. High to low plank. Roll forward, upward facing dog, breathe. Downward facing dog, breathe back. I see you, Riley, hello. Everybody breathe in as a group. Exhale as a group. Yeah, we're not here together, mat to mat, but we are here together in, flowing together. Breathe in. Let it go. Rise up on your toes. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Draw your core in. Float forward. Nice. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Yeah, and then get intentional here. Look at your heels. Look at your feet. Press those things down. You should be able to see all 10 of your toes, all 10 of your piggies. Yeah, squeeze everything into center line. Yeah, nice like Catherine Bryan. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Good, breathe. Let it go. Only here for 5 more minutes, Chelsea, you got this. Last breath in, forward fold, exhale down. Halfway lift or crow pose, inhale, high to low plank. That's right, I said crow. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1, uno. Yeah, so your back foot comes down about 45 degrees. Go wider in your stance. Yeah, so as opposed to standing on a tightrope, stand on railroad tracks. Either slide your right foot to the right side of your mat, left foot to the left side of your mat, but ground down firmly through the knife edge of that back foot. Now by grounding down through that left edge, press your left hip to the front of your mat. Good, stay, breathe. Exhale. Good, 3 more times, inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. Oh, there you go. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to mat, high to low plank. Right foot can float in 3-point plank if you're feeling spicy. Yeah, then flow through vinyasa. Left foot forward, warrior one. And then same thing, go wide on your stance. Everybody take your hands to your hips. Your own hands on assist. Left hand pulls, right hand presses. Yeah, the ones you're happy there, go ahead and clap your hands. Yeah, reach back up. Pull your shoulders into your upper back. Stay for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Everybody inhale. Everybody exhale. Last breath, reach. Hands to mat, flow through. Again, left foot can float if you want 3-point plank. Yeah, and then back to downward facing dog, an active reset pose. Spread all 10 fingers and then plug each fingertip down into your mat. Press your palms down as well. It's almost like you're opening up a pickle jar, so grip your mat. Stay for 2. Nice, Riley. Yeah, handstand options are always there. Last breath in. Float forward. Nice, Amanda. Halfway lift. Take that breath. Fold. Let it go. Chair pose. Breathe in. Forward fold. Exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Forward fold. Exhale. I fooled you, Danny. Chair pose, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift or crow. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot, warrior one. Yeah, and then flow through with the left side as well. Breath in, breath out movement. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. So move with your breath. Just be intentional with all movements. Where does your drishti go when you flow too? Breathe in. Breathe out. Raise your right leg to the ceiling. Bend your knee, stack your hips, stay there. Yeah, so pull your right shoulder back down. Good, nice adjust, Catherine Bryan. Look underneath your left side, and then see if you can see in your scorpion tail, your right foot, and then watch it as it softly lands. Control the negative, flip dog or wild thing. Yeah, soft landing. Press both feet down into your mat. Squeeze your knees towards each other. Nice adjust, Sarah Beck. Press your hips, your chest to the ceiling. Energetically reach forward with that raised hand. Stay here for 3. Stay here for 2. Last breath. Flip back over, come onto your right side, side plank. Yeah, then let's see what's available to you here. Yeah, maybe you float, maybe you drop a knee, maybe drop a forearm. Yeah, but what's available to you? Irrespective of what you've done in the past, irrespective of what somebody else is doing. What is your body telling you? Yeah, and then what edge is there for you? Stay here for 3. Press the hips a little higher. 2. Nice, Daniel, you got it. Last breath in, hands to mat, flow through, vinyasa. Yeah, move with your breath or ujjayi. And then look back right between your feet. There's your drishti, your focal point. Left leg rises. Bend, stack, look underneath, soft landing, flip dog, wild thing, your choice. Good, and then get intentional with grounding down again. Press both feet firmly into your floor. Yeah, it could be your mat, it could be your floor. Press your hips to the ceiling. Now pull your left shoulder into your upper back. Maybe even cactus out that arm, but draw that shoulder in. Stay here for 3. Press the hips up. Yeah, Wiela's there for you too. 2. Last breath. Flip back over, come into high plank, side plank, left side. Left palm. Yeah, or forearm, knee. All options are there for you. Pull your toes to your shins. Yeah, float that leg. Awesome. Try looking up to the ceiling. If you fall out of the pose, great. You found your edge. Stay here for 3. Press a little higher. 2. Hand to mat. Go ahead and flow through. And little one, I don't know who you are, last name Belcher, but you are adorable. Right leg forward, high crescent lunge. It's not you, Chelsea. It's somebody else with last name Belcher. High crescent lunge. Yeah, pressure your back heel to the back of your mat. But come high up on it. Yeah, actually look back at that back heel. Make sure it's stacked over the ball of your foot. And then energetically press it back. Hands to heart center. Take a breath in. Rotate to the right. Yeah, revolve high crescent lunge. Elbow presses. Everybody draw your core in. And then everybody turn your left chest muscle to the ceiling. Stay here for 3. If you want to open up, you can open up. Binds. 2. Last breath. Stay for your exhale. Open up into warrior 2. And then look back at your feet. Front foot faces 12 o'clock, your back foot at about 90 degrees. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Look forward, look at your front fingers. There's your drishti again, extended side angle. Extended side angle. Yeah, hinge, pivot, and we're here for 5. So you want half bind, full bind, bird's paradise, bound half moon. All of those are there for you. You have 4 more inhales and exhales, 4 more opportunities for play and discovery. Yeah, this is all play time for you. 3 more. 2 more. Loving all the birds. Oh, and I see a bound, Sarah. Last breath. Look down at your front foot. Hands to mat, flow through. High crescent lunge, left foot forward. Hands to heart center. Rotate, twist. Sorry, I had to break up a cat fight. Good. Again, draw your core in. Press your back thigh muscle to the ceiling. Keep twisting, create tension. And we're here for 3 more. Yeah, if you follow the pose, awesome sauce. I love it. Stay here for 2. Twist a little bit more. Fullest expression. Warrior 2. Nice, Jonathan. Extended side angle. Reach, pivot. Yeah, reach forward, pivot down. But everybody lower your hips down. I know it's really tempting to sit up a little higher in this pose, but stay in the challenge of it. Stay here for 5. Binds, bird, bound. Those are all there. Three more inhales and exhales. Everybody breathe in. Everybody exhale. Last breath. Hands to mat, flow through. Everybody take a breath in. Open your mouth, let it all out. Do that again. Breath in. Complete exhale through the mouth. Good. Now reseal your lips. Find your ujjayi. Rise up on your toes. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, jump, float forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Palms together. Prayer twist to the right. We're here for 5. 4. 3. Keep twisting. Create that tension. 2. Last breath. Stay in chair. Come back to center. Go the other direction. Yes, don't come up high. Stay in your low chairs. 5. Pull your right hip to the back of your mat. 4. 3. Lower the hips down a little bit more, Sarah. There it is. Fingers to toes, forward fold. There's your release right there. Tension and release. Take your feet about 2 fist width. Grab onto your big toesies. And then pull your torso down to your thighs. As you draw your core in, press your tailbone, your Lululemon symbols to the ceiling. Who's not wearing Lulu today? Good. Breathe. Look back between your knees to the back of your mat. Find some ease. That balanced action, that Sthira Sukha. Release your toes. Palms to toes, forward fold. Sorry about that. My phone rang. Palms to toes, forward fold. Gorilla pose. Yeah, stand on your palms. Take your toes to your wrist creases. And then see how light that you can get in your heels. But draw your core in, press your tailbone into the ceiling. Yeah, then how light can you get in your heels? If you fall, just tuck and roll. Crow pose, go for it. Crow pose, Bakasana, stay here for 5, 4. Yeah, try it on. 3, 2, 1. High plank, go for it. And then flow through. Nice, David Swing. Rise up on your toes, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, travel forward. Halfway lift, fold, extended mountain, reach up, eagle on the right. Right arm goes under, your right leg goes over. I'm gonna be mean here. And that's just dance speak for I'm gonna challenge you. Squeeze everything in, and then press your right hip to the back of your mat. Stay here for 2, 1. Open up onto the airplane. I'm sorry, airplane. Complete brain fart on the pose I was going to call. This time, press your right hip down towards your mat. Pull your right toes into your right shin. So it's called a dorsiflex. Half moon. You can open up arms if you want. This time, stack your right hip on top of your left. Yeah, if you want to reach up and grab that top foot, you want to try to float that bottom hand, you want to try looking up. Stay here for 3. Fall out, perfect. Love that, Daniel. 2. Now, can you come into dancer's pose? Dancer without that foot touching the mat. Nice, Watson. I saw that hop around. Last balance pose, tree, Vriksasana. I know, I'm doing them all on the 1 foot. Stay here for 4. Press your left foot into your mat, press your right foot into that left thigh. Now draw your core in, press your chest to the ceiling. 3. Yeah, get stable in your tree. I understand completely. Left foot is talking to you, your left leg's talking to you. 2. Last breath. Oh, release, shake it off. You're welcome. Eagle, left side, go for it. Stay in it. Eagle on the left. Left arm goes under, left leg goes over. And so mentally, you know what to expect now. Squeeze your legs into each other, squeeze your arms into each other. Press your shoulders to the back of your mat. Airplane. Yeah, open everything out. Yeah, or if you want airplane with eagle arms too, I love that option. Again, dorsiflex your raised foot. Press your left hip down. Breathe. Half moon. Nice, Slavi. Yeah, great job. Stay here for 3, 2. Dancers. Yeah, can you try to fight that toe tap? It's all right if you do. Laugh at yourself if you do it. It's not a big deal. Remember one thing, we're just doing yoga. Stay here for 3, 2, tree pose, last balance pose. Yeah, then I'm gonna hold you here for 5. So yeah, if you want a version, yeah, nice standing, you want to come down into toe stand. If you want to take it into flying pigeon, 3, maybe even try looking up to the ceiling. 2, you got this. Yeah, press the chest to the ceiling and then look up. Last breath. Release, shake it off. Woo, doggy, doggy. Extended mountain, reach up to the ceiling. Yeah, stay in it. Forward fold, exhale down. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe. Downward facing dog. Triangle, right foot forward. Yeah, triangle. Step your right foot to the front of your mat. Both legs are straight-ish. Back foot is down about 90 degrees. Yeah, and then we're trying to get as flat as possible. So press both of your feet down into your mat. Yeah, so ground down. Squeeze your heels in towards each other. Now energetically reach up with your raised hand, and then turn your bottom chest muscle towards the ceiling, but keep reaching up energetically. Stay here for 3. This is supposed to be challenging. 2, but stay in it. You got this. Press to your feet, rise to stand, side facing wide leg forward fold. Yeah, turn your right toes same direction as your left toes, forward fold. And I'm gonna hold you here for 5. So if you want to get upside down, Riley, watch out for your window. Yeah, nice Danny, nice Chelsea. Yes, tripod headstand. All those options are there for you. Stay here for 3, 2, and here's the challenge inverters. Come down as slow and controlled as you can. Then everybody hands to your hips, press down to your feet, rise to stand. Pyramid pose to the front of your mat. Pyramid pose, namaste, front facing forward fold. Take your back foot, step it into your front foot, and then step it out to the left. Yeah, so you want shorter stance, wider stance. And then fold forward over your front leg as you press your right hip to the back of your mat. Nice adjust, Catherine. Good. Breathe. Yeah, so there's this action of squaring hips here. Press your left hip to the front of your mat. Press your right hip to the back of your mat. Twisted triangle. Left hand grounds down to block or mat. Yeah, or even your foot. And then reach up with the right hand. Squeeze your shoulders into your upper back. Nice, Carol. Yeah. Stay here for 3, 2. Nice smile, Chelsea. Last breath in. Hands to mat. Flow through. Move with your breath. Flow. The absence of resistance. And left foot forward. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. And then again, get intentional with the grounding down. Press both your feet into your mat. You're not just standing there, you're pressing them down. And then squeeze your heels in towards each other. Breathe. I saw Jason there, Chelsea. Rise up, side facing wide leg forward fold. And you're here for 5. Jason, 4, 3. Yeah, what do you have for yourself? 2, 1. Press to your feet, rise up all the way. Pyramid pose. We're almost to the mat. Stay with me. Yes, stay in the flow. Stay in the challenge. And go shorter and wider on your stance. If you notice that you can't get that back heel down, step forward. Go shorter on your stance. Stay here for 3, Stay here for 2. Right hand grounds down, left hand reaches, revolve, triangle pose. Don't lose your legs here. Yeah, so keep pressing down, keep squaring the hips. Now get your torso involved. So draw your core in, rotate your bottom chest muscle up, and then energetically reach up. Stay here for 3, 2, fullest expression. Come all the way down to your mat. Yeah, so belly flop all the way down. Hands by your side. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Rise up into locust. Locust pose. So everything off the mat. Take your legs off the mat. Take your arms off the mat. Now take your belly off the mat. And then lastly, take your hips off the mat. Why is nobody floating? Come on down. Locust number 2, because the first one was so much fun. Come on up, Daniel. You got it, dude. And say it for 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Floor boat. Bend your knees. Reach back and grab the outsides of your ankles. Pull your toes to your shins. Just think, we've already done core. So floor boat, come up. Come on up. Press your thighs down into your mat. Press your fingers to the back of your mat. Pull your toes to your shins. Yeah, stay for 3. Nice, Captain Coughlin. You got this too. Come on down. And again, because one was so much fun, let's throw another one in there. Rise on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Palms underneath your shoulders. Upward facing dog. Rock side to side here. Camel pose. Stand on your knees. Take your hands to your back pocket. Yeah, everybody press your hips to the front of your mat. Press your chest to your ceiling, and then go back. Yeah, head can go back, or you can continue to look up. Yeah, but listen to your body. What is it telling you? What is accessible there for you? Yeah, maybe you reach back and grab an ankle or both ankles. If you're feeling really spicy, you can tuck your toes underneath you and see if you can roll back into wheel. Stay here for 3, 2, fullest expression. Release down. You got this, Amanda Sarah. I see you. Half pigeon on the right. I actually forgot where I was going. Half pigeon on the right. Or actually, because I don't want to teach your bodies. Downward facing dog. And then go ahead and step to your hands, have a seat, and lay down on your backs. Wheel pose. Yeah, wheel pose. Full on back bend. Go ahead and press on up. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Fear not. There's 5 more in there for you. And then go back up. 5, 4. Press your chest to the back of your mat. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Yeah, and then go back up. Stay in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Halfway there. Too easy. We got this. Rise back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Only 2 more to go. Go back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Take a cleansing breath. Let it all go. Yeah, and then Danny, you got this. Press back up. Go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Recline bound angle. The soles of your feet come together. Let your knees fall out. Yeah, notice your breath. It's probably elevated there. Notice your heart rate. And then see if you can slow those things down with your breath. Happy baby pose. Happy balasana. Draw your knees into you. Give yourself a good hug. Yeah, like you mean it, like you love yourself. So yeah, bear hugs going on. Rock north and south on your mat, half pigeon right. Yeah, so I'd like to take my right knee and just slide it down my right wrist and then place it there. And then take my right heel to about my left hip flexor, my left hip point. Yeah. So like that front shin does not have to get parallel with the front edge of the mat. You can always bring it back. If that still hurts your knee, you can also come onto your back for this pose. But again, though, be intentional. So there's still balanced action going on here. Press your left hip down towards your mat. Yeah, and then press your left foot to the back of your mat. And if you want to hinge forward, you can hinge forward. You want to stay up, you can stay up. There's mermaid there as well. Yeah, whatever option you want. All those are there for you. Chandra's like, oh yeah, that's right. And I love all the cute little pets as well. Little white furry dog, I see him. Breathe. That's all you have to do is just breathe. Stay with your breath. And then transition to the other side. Whatever your body needs, give it. Yeah. If you need to move that leg around, move it around. Yeah, whatever it needs, give it. And then come into the left side. And I love that option, David. Press your right hip down towards your mat. And then continue to press that right foot back. Sthira Asanam, the balanced action. Breathe. Come on up. Double pigeon. Double pigeon. Fire log pose. Take that back leg, swing it around. Yeah, and then stack your shins on top of each other. Yeah, if you need to, if that's too much, by all means, you can keep that bottom leg straight. And there's a lot of different options here. So one option is you can take your hands in back of you. Yeah, and then use that as a grounding down to press your hips down into your mat, and then also to press your knees forward. If there's a lot of space between that top knee and that bottom leg, you can grab a block if you have one, or some other prop you can slide it between. You can also hinge forward. Yeah, reaching forward, but still keeping your sits bones planted. And so for me, this is the hard part of being all right with what my body's doing. Because there's times I've been more flexible, times I've been less flexible. But yeah, letting those stories go and being all right with where my body is in the moment. Go and switch your sides. And then same options. And then everybody bring awareness to their hips. Are they both planted down into your mat? And appreciate that, Sarah Ellis. Breathe and just be. And which is now one of my favorite poses, but still one of my most challenging poses, frog. Frog pose. Yeah, take your knees as wide as you can on your mat. And then make sure that you're, so this is about 90 degrees. So make sure that your hips are aligned with your knees. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Catherine Bryan right there. Just take your knees wider. Good. And then make sure that your hips are aligned with your knees, and then make sure that your knees are aligned with your ankles. So your feet aren't coming in. Yeah, they're going out. Yeah, so go knees wide. Yep. And then just hinge forward down on the belly or your chest towards your mat. Come all the way down. Yeah, but take your knees a little wider. And as wide as you can get them. Good. Yeah, to make sure that everybody's knees are 90 degreed out with your ankles, and your ankles 90 degreed out from your toes. And it's all right if this pose brings up a lot of sensations. Yeah, sometimes those thoughts, those sensations just flee. I don't like this pose. It challenges me too much, so get out of it. See if you can stay with your breath to calm those thoughts. It truly is amazing what the breath can do when you're intentional with it. And then stay here for 5 more inhales and exhales. Slow, controlled breaths. Last breath. And then belly flop forward. That's the easiest way out of the pose, just down to your belly. And swing your legs out in front of you. Yeah, sit down on your mat, send your right leg forward, pull your left foot into your right inner thigh. Seated single leg extension, right leg. Yeah, so left foot into your right inner thigh, pull your right toes to your right shin. And then fold forward, leading with your chest. Work with your inhales and exhales here. So every time that you take a breath out, see if you can ease yourself a little bit more down. Yeah, it's not a force. You're not trying to force yourself down to a certain depth, a certain length. Yeah, just work with your exhales to calmly find that edge. And once you stay there, or excuse me, once you find that edge, yeah, see if you can stay there with calmness. No fuss, no muss. Stay here for 2 more. Last breath. Come on up, switch out. And then same thing. Again, work with your exhales here. Keep leaning forward every time you take a breath out. And once you feel that you can't go any further, stay there with calmness. Two more inhales and exhales. Rise up, seated forward fold. Both legs out straight, adjust your fleshy portions underneath you. Pull your toes to your shins. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, leading with your chest, breath out as you fold. Yeah, and then if you can grab onto your feet, do this with your 4 fingers, so all 4 fingers on each side except your thumbs. Take them to the outside of your feet, to the knife edge of your feet. Pull back. Now take your thumbs, take it to the thumb, or excuse me, your big toe knuckle, press forward. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, so pull back with your 4 fingers, your 8 fingers, and then press forward with your 2 thumbs. If that doesn't make sense, it's all right. Keep on forward folding. Again, stay with your breath. Two more. Last inhale. Rise up. Reverse tabletop, reverse plank. Yogi's choice here. Press all 4 points of contact into your mat firmly. Squeeze your knees in towards each other. Yeah, press up. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Come on down into fish. If you want supported fish, you got time. Yeah, so fish pose, take the C's of your hands. Take them to your glutes in back of you. So you're resting on your forearms and your elbows. Good, so press your chest to the ceiling. Yeah, and let your head roll back, nice. Breathe. Stay here for 4. 2 more. Shoulder stand, inversion of your choice. Yeah, so let's see you get upside down, rejuvenate yourself, bring some of that energy back. Yeah, so the pose is shoulder stand, or if you want some other inversion, you have forearm stand, headstand, handstand. Yeah, maybe use paw the wall. Bringing some of that energy back in. If you're in shoulder stand, plow. Yeah, if you're in plow, press the back of your head, the top of your head to the back of your mat. Deaf yogi's pose. Yeah, ear pressure pose. And as challenging as it might be, continue to breathe, shallow breaths. Stay for 2. Last breath. Start rolling back down. Extend both legs to the front of your mat, but draw your right knee back in. Give it a good squeeze. Yeah, so on your spine, draw your right knee in. You can squeeze it into your ribs. You can take it to your armpit. You can move it around the hip socket. And guide it across your body, supine twist. Ground the right shoulder down first. And then that left hand can assist taking that right knee down. If it's all right on your neck, you can also look in the direction of your right fingers. Breathe. Come back to center. Switch your legs out. First saying squeeze the left knee in. Give some love again to your ribs, your armpit, move it around. And guide it across your body, supine twist. Bring that knee back across, hug both knees in. Hug yourself again like you mean it. With all the love that you have for yourself. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Yeah, then take your hands wherever you want. No right, no wrong here. Savasana. Yeah, as much space as you want. You're in your own space. So yeah, take up all the room you want. Just let go. Let go of the tension, the tightening of your legs and your arms, your shoulders. Let those things go. Let go of the needing to get this right, the fear of getting it wrong. Let that go. Just breathe. Be here. Bring awareness to the sounds around you. And just notice, maybe you notice something walking around you. Maybe you notice your HVAC on or your fan on, outside noises, just notice. And bring awareness to your ribs and your belly as you take a deep breath in. And then letting it all go. Again, take a deep inhalation. Let it all out. Yeah, start bringing awareness back to your physical being. Maybe introduce small movements, little wiggles and rotations, side to side. Draw your knees into you. Go ahead, come on up into an easy seated pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Yeah, we'll end the class the way we started. No, not with abs, but with an Om. So everybody take a breath in for Om. Bring your hands or your thumbs to your forehead center. Yeah, just stop for a moment. Stop in and just notice. We bow to each other. Together we all say namaste. And quickly, I just want to throw in some announcements out there. So if you want to support us, we have Venmo, and I put both the Venmo and also to the Kindful link. So this is a way to where we can continue to pay our teachers during this trying time. You know, every little bit helps. Our next class is at 2 p.m. with Brandon Summers. He'll be doing the SWI circle, and then with 4:30 p.m. with Danny Williams, doing a restorative class. So yeah, we are programmed out for classes through the week, and I think through the rest of the month. So continue to look for our classes. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up. Yeah, I mean, like truly showing up and sharing your practice. I enjoyed watching it. So thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks so much.
My pleasure.